few things to show you today, but the first thing I have to tell you is that I have some visitors. We've got a noisy house, but that's real life. So I figured I'm not going to cancel the live. We're just going to roll with it. I need to prepare for a bazaar. But first, of course, we need to start with our verse of the day. So here it is. We have, I got to fold it in half because I have two here. Make thankfulness your sacrifice to God. Psalm 50, verse 14. So that is our Bible verse of the day. Okay, I have to show you something. I originally was going to show you a package, and then I noticed another package showed up, so I may as well show you two. Here is the first one. I have to tell you, my husband came home and he brought this, and I'm like, I don't know any Edward Lawrence. So I have no idea who this is from or what it is. I figure we may as well just open it up. Oh, it's heavy like a rock. Okay. Put the packaging over there. Oh, what is that? It looks like... What are these? Wait a minute. Laura, I think I know what these are. Do I have any scrap paper sitting here? I do. Hang on, let me grab it. Oh, I have a feeling that this might be from Laura. Let me just see if it is what I think it is. This is just some paper I was playing with, geli plate printing. I think... What in the world? Oh, it just made two little holes. Well, that's weird. Hold on. What is this one? Oh my gosh, look, it made two itty-bitty little holes. Do you see them right there? What is this? What is this for? That one made one teeny tiny hole. What is this for? That part's round. I'm confused. Does anybody know? Laura, are these from you? Do you know what they are? I'm not seeing any comments. Could you guys do me a favor? If you're here, can you say hi? I know that comments are slow to come in, but I'm not seeing anything. Okay, now I'm seeing Mr. Whiskers. Oh, Mr. Whiskers, kitty kitty. Okay, Laura. Okay, now I'm seeing some highs. Thank you so much. I thought maybe it was me. So it appears as though they are for buttonholes. So I would assume I need to cut circles first. Okay, yay, fun. So there's that. Let me set that aside. But then this is the original package I was going to show you real quick before I show you the other things that, oh, I can't believe, yay. I took the label off the box so that you can't see addresses. However, do any of you do any gel plate printing, with one of these? Yeah, I know it's not clean, but do you do this? Because there is a guy on Etsy, his name is Anthony Cody, and he sells something that is called a Barren, and it is to help you with your geli plate printing. Because, see, when you geli plate print, at one point you have to rub the paper like this, Well, when I do it, I poke my nail and I make owies all the time. This is to save your hands. Now, he did this one as a surprise custom order for me. What do I mean by surprise custom order? Well, okay, you can custom order things, but I had him do it as a surprise. Basically, what I told him was, I said, here are the things that I like. Okay, I like pink. I would love to have either for grace or the word grace, something like that. So let's just see what he made me. Dear Dawn, I hope you enjoy using this Barren, handcrafted of black walnut and big leaf maple woods. It's finished with natural food-safe tongue oil and carnauba oil and beeswax. A small bottle of tongue oil is included to keep the finish fresh. Oh, yay, Anthony. Thank you. Okay. Oh, look. That's cool. Oh, okay. There are, whoa, care instructions. And here is his business information. It's Anthony Cody. It's Cody Woodcrafts. Okay, enough of that, Dawn. Come on now. Just show us what's in there. Here is the tongue oil. Yay. Okay, let me put this box aside. Ooh, look! Pink! I told him I like pink. There's pink tissue paper. Oh my gosh. Oh! Okay, the bottom is flat and wide. Very smooth. And this is the part you hold on to do what you need to do, which I'll show you in a little while. But what did he do? Wow. Okay, so he actually has done some, I'm assuming resin. And we've got the word grace in there. Isn't that amazing? Oh, yay. We'll have to try that out. Okay, so I have this issue. I've got a outdoor event I'm doing, and I do sell some of my journals and journal supplies at this event, but the other half of my 10 by 10 booth is my earring business. Like today I'm wearing these because I determined to wear fall things today. But so I need to get ready for that, and I'm setting it up beforehand in my garage, and so that I know exactly when I get there I can set up faster. But I'm clearancing a bunch of items. And so what I wanted to do was make some gift bags that, you could put stuff in and have them be like mystery items, and say it'd be $5 for the gift bag, and you get like $30 worth of supplies or product inside. But the only thing I have, you guys, let me show you, is this. How boring, right? Very, very boring. So my problem is I need to make it pretty. Now, Laura, you have sent me some fabulous photos for ideas. And I was kind of thinking I need to play with these. But then I started playing around with some paper. And okay, you can use these as gift bags, yes. Christmas gift bags, things like that. But you could also put them in junk journals, right? Well, I want to show you something. Grab your very thin scrapbook paper. The thinnest stuff they have. Or maybe all you have is coffee-dyed printer paper. Grab that. Any paper that's not too thick. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you this. And then I have something else to show you if we have time, because I really want to show you how to use that Barren with the gel plate. But so let's just choose. We'll do one of these and one with this, just because I don't know what supplies everybody has. And what I've got is a okay, you guys. The word slipped my mind. I got the grandkids here. It's you know what I'm saying? Hi, my name's Dawn, and I forgot what my tool is called. It's a bone folder. If you don't have a bone folder, use the edge of your scissors, because with this, the better your creases are squished, the easier and better this is going to show up. What are we doing? I'm making homemade bags. Look at that. Homemade gift bags. To then decorate. And I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. It did take me a little while to figure out how to get this done, but I wanted to show you in case you don't have any of these ugly brown plain things. So let's do this. I took a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper, and what I did was I cut off the top like that much. I chose an end. It doesn't matter which one. And I just did this. And here's what we're doing. Turn it upside down. Fold it up. Oh, I don't know, a little over half. And crease it with your bone folder or your scissors. Okay, and then take this end and fold it over just so that it touches this a little ways. You don't have to go all the way to this line. I'll show you. I'm going to go right about there. And I want to make sure the edges line up well. And I'm going to crease it. So how far over did I go? Well, what is that? Like an inch, inch and a half, something like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab some glue. Doesn't matter what kind. I'm going to put a line of glue here. And I'm going to put a line of glue here. All right. We got that. And then just press it down and make sure it glues down real good. And then, see, art glitter glue, it actually grabs fairly quick, so you can then work with this. Okay, then on the bottom, now if you've got a pattern that is directional, you will want to pay attention to this. You're going to want to make sure that it is, like if it was words, that you could read it. You don't want it upside down. Take the bottom and fold it up. How far? Well, what do I got? I don't know. Maybe 2.5 inches, but really it doesn't matter. The farther up you fold it, the wider the bottom of your bag's gonna be. So if I only folded it down here, then the bottom of my bag is going to only be about that wide. And I want it wide enough that I can have it stand upright like this. I tried it where I only folded a little, so it was real thin. The bag would not stand up, and I need them to stand up. So I'm going to go this way, and I am lining up the edges so that it is straight, and I'm going to go ahead and do the bone folder, paying attention that I really get these corners well. And then fold it up, and we've got that. So where this line is here, we're going to take this corner and fold it right up to the line. This helps if you don't have such wild print. I'm pretty sure that's right on that line. And I'm going to go with the bone folder again and press really good. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to fold it right up to that line. And there we go. Okay. Open it up like this. We're going to open it and we're going to pull out. See how that automatically folds down? Except right here is getting kind of wonky. So I'm going to just stick my finger in there and help it. And then I'm going to press it. Okay. Good to go. So now this here, we're going to fold up just past this line that you see there. How far? Doesn't matter. Just a little ways. And I'm going to fold that real good with my bone folder. And I'm going to take this one and I'm going to fold it over the one that's there a little bit. Again, doesn't have to be exact. And we're going to press it down. Okay, now open them up. The first one that goes down, you're going to glue it in this triangle area that's right here. And on this side. And we're going to press that down. This one, we're doing glue on both triangle areas and a little bit at that tippy top. So we'll do the tippy top and then over here. Okay, press that down. My glue will not stay standing upright. I don't know why. Questor Carter, it matters. What matters? Just curious what matters. Laura, or anybody else, are you making this with me? Now, we're done with our glue, so be sure you put your pin back in it or close whatever glue you're using. We don't want it to dry up. Glue is not cheap anymore. All right, so now I want to show you. You can see this line here and here. And if you turned it upside down, you can also see the other lines. Okay, we're going to take this edge here. I'm going to do it up close. And we're going to fold it over right about, let's see, can you see that line? We're going to fold it over so that, I have an idea. I wonder if I can zoom in. I can. Okay. Now, can you see that line? So we're going to take this side right at the top and fold it so that it lines up with that line perfectly. And press it down. And I'm going to use my bone folder just right here. And really press it down. And then I'm going to come with my hand and do that. And just kind of look and make sure it is straight. But I'll tell you this. Once you get this here, the rest of it will want to go straight. So I'll zoom back out a little bit. And let's use the bone folder and do the other side. And I pay attention right up there at the top and make sure I get that lined up and press it. And it should then fold straight. Should. Watch, it won't because I said it should, right? Isn't that always what happened? No, it did. Yay. And bone folder. Now, we're going to take these flappy doohickeys and we're just going to fold them backwards. And all this is doing, and just kind of press with your fingers, it's just going to help when you go to open this bag. That's all it does. Okay, so now let's stick our hand in here and kind of help it open at the corners. And see, we have this line here. We're just going to carefully press that in and pinch that top together, and then do this side here like that. Okay, and then it should just naturally form like a normal paper bag. Okay, and then you can fold it up and look, you have a handmade paper bag. Now, if it's too tall, which this is, you can just cut it shorter. I'm going to end up putting items in it. I'm going to fold it over. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some lace, maybe a button, something fun on it. Because Laura made a good point. When you're selling things in person, it is, a lot of it has to do with the packaging. You want to draw people's eyes. Now, I knew that, but I hadn't really been thinking much about that. Because I was trying to keep costs low for myself, which then keeps costs low for everybody else. But pretty packaging matters, and you can reuse these. Now, if I was to use these in a journal, what would I do? I would actually probably either, you have a couple options. Folded down like this, I would glue the whole back side and glue it to a page, and now you have a long pocket for a tag. Or you could glue down this flat side and this flap, just the edges, glue it down, and you've got a pocket here and a pocket here. You could even cut a little notch. But for me, I need gift bags. Now, before I figured this out, I was trying to think, what can I do to these ugly brown bags? So while I do this quickly with just this piece of US letter size paper. Let me know in the comments. How would you decorate a plain brown bag to make it look nice so that it was, you know, a fun, pretty packaging? Because ideas are always great. All right, so with this one, I'm gonna turn it sideways, but this side is what I want out. So this is upside down, and I'm gonna fold one side up, and then I'm going to fold this side, in, and then we're going to glue that. We got this edge here. Okay, glue, come out. And this edge here. Okay. Press that down real good. And then, again, we go here. And we fold up. I'm going a little shorter this time than I did last time, just to see what happens. And then we fold up to the line and crease it real good. Fold up to the line and crease it real good. Okay, and then we come in here and we open. And it should go, yeah. Okay, this paper has been coffee dyed, so it doesn't really want to stay folded. So I'm gonna do my bone folder here again. Do you guys use a bone folder, or do you use the edge of a pair of scissors? Or have you found something that works even better? Okay, so, oh yeah. This one's gonna fold just past that line. And we'll crease that. This one will fold over this just a little bit. And we'll crease that. And then this first one, we only glue at the triangles. And press that down. But the top one, we do the triangle piece and that tippy top part. And while I'm holding that down, I'm gonna put the lid on my glue. All right. We got that done. Laura, you have a small iron, just like 49 Dragonflies. A small iron like Barbara. Have I ever seen... Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about the black, old, heavy cast iron thing that, you know, you don't plug it in to make it hot? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, so now we're going to fold this over again, right to there. And try and make it match up perfect. Just like that. Laura, yes. Oh my gosh, where did you find that? Do you guys go looking at like thrift stores and things like that? That is not straight. Thrift stores and places like that for fun vintage items. If you do and you have some things that are on your list of, I really want that. What is on your list? What do you keep your eye out for? And now we're going to do this side. You found it at an antique store in Missouri? Oh my gosh. How long have you had that? Girl, that's too cool. Wow. Does it work as good as a bone folder? Better? The same? Okay, now, remember, we're going to turn these over like that. And Then we open the bag. You've had it for 2 years. Wow. I have really old cast iron pots for on top of my wood stove to put water in when the wood stove is running. But I don't have one of those old irons. That would be so fun. Now, I'm going to admit, if I did have one, I probably wouldn't use it. It probably would be for decor, and it would probably be up on, like, the mantle above the fireplace. Yay. Okay, so see, you don't have to have scrapbook paper. You can use thin copy paper. And this is just, I think it's like 24 pound. Is that how you say it? 24 weight? 24 pound. Anyway, so there we have our bag. Now, the other thing I wanted to show you. We were talking about decorating this bag. And Laura, you had showed me something that the bag looked, well, it was similar to this, where it had writing on it. And I thought, how could I do that? Well, I thought, oh, let's try something. So I grabbed my gel plate. And hang on just a second. Okay, I'm back. So, okay, we have our gel plate. Now, I found newspaper, right? Let's see. Do I know which? Okay, I found newspaper. And it was actually in my, what do you call it? The box for the wood stove, you know, to use the old newspaper. But watch. Okay. You take your newspaper on your jelly plate. We're going to plop it down there. And we're going to rub. Oh, wait a minute. We're not going to rub with our hand. We're going to take our brayer. Yay! And we're going to press down and rub. But let me tell you, if you don't have a brayer, doesn't matter. Your hand can work just as good. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so glad. Now, PM Artist Studio is actually who uses this. And I was like, wait, what's that? Oh my gosh, that would save my hands. So I will attempt after the live. I'll link PM Artist Studio as well as Anthony and his Etsy shop in the description box. But we got that down. Let's pull it off. Okay, I'd like you to see this. Kids say the darndest things. Okay, did you see Santa this year? See him? I fixed him a bourbon and water. What? If you could change school any way you wished, how would you fix it? Burn it down. Oh my gosh. What are mussels? Sick meatballs. What? Anyway, okay. Now, look at this. Let's turn this around. Kids say the darndest things. Did you see Santa this year? You can still read it. Isn't that cool? Oh my gosh. Okay, so all you need is newspaper and a jelly plate. Now, what do we do now? Ha ha ha. Let me show you. Well, remember, I wanted to do something with this plain bag. Hold on, I gotta have a little sip of Diet Pepsi here. Let me show you what I ended up doing. So, the next thing you're gonna need is some sort of acrylic white paint. This is just some off-brand. I don't even know where it came from. And a brayer. Doesn't matter what kind. I've got kind of a wide one sitting next to me. And then I've got an old book here that I can wipe my brayer off with. We'll put that there. All right. You want a thin layer of paint. Now that was probably way too much, but we can take some off. And I'm gonna just get this paint all over. And now, yeah, I got too much, so I'm gonna wipe it on that paper because I want a thin layer. All right, that should work. Now, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna lay it down here. right on the edge. Now I've got a little room here, so I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna grab another one and lay it down over that. Okay, and now use your hand, or now you now have a brayer, rub. Make sure you get the edges. Okay, the book is in the way. Why won't it move? There we go. Rub all over. How long do you rub? I don't know. You just make sure you rub all over. That's all I know. Okay, let's take this half side off and just set that aside because we don't need that. This is the one I'm really hoping turns out. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Now, I could have used a little more paint, but that to me is a really good start on making a decorated bag. Way to think outside the bag, right? Now, I will admit, this one did not keep me up. I wasn't up, laying in bed thinking about it. It just was something I thought, well, my jelly plate's out and I'm playing already. I may as well try it. Now, I will tell you what I should have done. Do you see this side of the bag is the side that has that? I actually should have done this side. Well, that's okay. We can do that. Now, there is, if you notice, there's still some here. Okay, if you've got a newspaper that is older than 1975, I think it is, maybe 1980. 1980. If you have one that's older than 1980, you will be able to take the same page, put it down, and it will leave more ink. But anything that is recent, like if you get the newspaper currently and you do it, you probably won't be able to get any more ink off of this newspaper. One and done. That's it. Can I get what's here off? Yeah, with a baby wipe. It's not, I can't do another, let me show you what I mean. I can put more paint on here, but that's not gonna stay until I clean, it's not gonna come off until I clean my plate. You only get the one shot. At least as far as what happened when I tried this earlier. Let me roll off my brayer and get that paint off of there. And then we will try it with this wonky one. I'll use the back side here. And do I have, oh, okay. I'll take a piece of tissue paper to put around the rest. And we'll just use our brayer to rub it. I have a little bit up there. Let's get that off. Basically, I'm just trying to clean the plate now. But I want to show you that you only get one shot. Unless your newspaper is older. Then you get 3 or 4 shots, and each time you do it, the print that was on there comes up lighter. Okay, see? It's still there, and we got nothing. But that's okay. Because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take and do this one more time, but I'm going to leave the white, mess that's there. And I'm going to try this again with the other side. Here, I'm so used to using my hand, it'll take me a while to remember I have this brayer. Y'all know what grace is? Let me know in the comments. I'll give you a chance to tell me, and then I'll tell you, in case maybe you don't know. Okay, so we got that one. Now we have, okay, we'll do the back side of this, and we'll do this on here. So I'm gonna go, you know, let's try this. This here is Liquitex heavy body acrylic, and this is unbleached titanium. Let's try some of that. All right. Grace. Grace is unearned, undeserved favor. You did nothing to earn it. Like, you didn't go to work and you deserve a paycheck. You didn't, you know, you did nothing. You can do nothing. It is a free gift. Okay, let's wipe some of that off. And let's grab our, it was this one, paper bag. And we'll put this one, we'll put it over here. And then we'll put this extra one right here. And then we'll do like this. So, for instance, you know, I get you a bouquet of flowers just because, you know, I am appreciative of you. I love you. You're my friend. Whatever it is, I get you a bouquet of flowers. I'm giving you a gift of grace, right? It was unearned. It's undeserved. I'm not expecting anything in return. You could do nothing. It's just there, right? Anyway. There's also, I think it's called an acronym. God's riches at Christ's expense. Grace. Okay. Let's take this one off. Set it aside and let's see. Yep, we got it. Isn't that cool? Like, oh my gosh, we're transferring newspapers to brown paper bags. And now what I can do is just, you know, a little more decorating to make it look a little more fun. But I thought that was so cool. I don't know. Did you all already know how to do that? Or is it just me that had no idea and this is new? Ugh. Well, I checked the mail. You'll never believe what came. White paper bags after I spent all this time trying to figure out what in the world I was going to do with these ugly brown bags. I got white ones. So I started playing with my jelly plate. And, okay. I have different stencils, and I thought, oh, let's see what we can do. So there's one. There is another stencil. This is the ghost print of that stencil. And then look at that. Now, I don't really like this one. It needs something, but I don't know what. And then I had done this stencil, and I was like, oh, no. Not for the look I'm going for. So I will use these to send happy mail, to use in journals, but I might have to do something else fun. So I tried the backside with some other stuff. Yeah, it's a little boring as well. So what I thought we could maybe do, Laura, you like them? Okay, so which ones do you like? I'm gonna go slow, and maybe I'll send you one, because you just sent me that happy mail. Vintage Halloween Design by Clint. Hi! So, yeah, there's... The other question is, you guys, what else should I do to these bags if I'm going to use them? I mean, this is not my... Oh, Laura, you like all of them. Okay, well, that doesn't help. Oh, boy. So, okay, I did a couple on the brown bags as well. And I used the white paint. And I thought those were really cool. So this stencil, I don't know if you like this or not, but I love this. And it is that. And it's by PM Artist Studio. It's called Bursting Buds, and it is the 8x10 stencil, and the artist is Eddie Makes Art. So I will tag Eddie in the description and PM Artist Studio. What I'll do is, you know what I'll do? I'll leave the link where you can find this stencil. That way it's easier for you. But I want to try a different one. So I found this one by Sophia Button. Isn't that the coolest name ever? Floral Filigree. Look at that. So I've tried it a couple times, and I thought I want to try it on these paper bags. So I thought, well, what color? If I'm going with this brown paper bag, should I do white? You got to think my tables at my bazaar, the tablecloths are kind of a burlap color, if that makes sense. I would say kind of this color. And then things are white, and think white doilies, kind of vintagey, antique looking, lace, things like that. So I kind of was thinking maybe I should stick with that color scheme. But what do you guys think for these giveaway bags? Okay, so Laura says gold splatters, and I actually love that idea on all of these. I think gold splatters would be fabulous. And I do have some, what do you call that? It's not gilding wax. It's, well, anyway, I'll flick gold stuff on all of these. But what else? So, should I just use white? Clint, is that your name? Vintage Halloween Designs by Clint. I'm assuming your name is Clint. You're a crafter yourself. What kind of things do you make? And what can you teach me? I mean, you know, we all do different things and different strengths, and it's kind of fun to learn new things. I'm going to go with white, you guys. I think I'm going to try it 2 different ways. I've made a mess. Let's just use some of this on here. Okay. I probably got too much. Whatever. I need to turn the page of my book here. We're going to get some white on here. And I'm not going for too thin of a layer. I'm kind of doing a medium-ish layer, because what I want to do, I want to put this down. I want to grab this bag and line it up here. And now I've got a little extra, so I am going to go ahead and put this one over it. And I want to use my brayer to really press down in that stencil to hopefully get the markings on the bag. Now, Patricia, over at PM Artist Studio, she will actually turn hers around. I'm wondering if hers here is raised a little. If you notice, mine is flush, but she turns hers around, and she says it kind of gets in the stencil a little better. Oh, I see. As you push, you kind of, it's almost like you're using right here to get in there. All right. Let's see. Clint makes shabby chic jewelry. Ooh, okay. I would love to see some. I'm assuming you have a YouTube channel that I could go check out. Do you make things on there so I can see what you're making? Or maybe you could email me and some pictures of what you make. That would be cool. I'd love to support another YouTuber, another content creator, as well as creator. I got to tell you, I don't wear a ton of jewelry, but I make leather earrings and a few other things. So I do wear some jewelry. So I would love to check out your channel. You do lives every day. Where are you? So like for me right now, it is 2:45. What time is it for you? That way I can kind of know what time for me would be the lives. Oh, look at that. I think white was a good choice. But let's see what happened to the full piece. Oh my gosh. I adore it. And see, then I could fold it down over here. Okay, what else would you guys do to this? Would you do gold flicks on this? Maybe purple, pink, teal. You do lives every day at, it's 4:42 where you're at. Okay, so you are 2 hours ahead of me. All right, that's good to know. What would you guys do to this? Next question, should I do the same thing on the back or a different stencil? Ooh, I know. Let's take this off and let's see what we can pull. Oh, you know what? It pulled some of the paint off of here and it's now on there. That's okay. Let's see if we can pull this. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. And then maybe I take this one and get this right here. Like that. And we'll see what we get. So I'm basically, I've got inventoried earrings that I've had for a couple years. And I thought, you know, let's just do mystery grab bags. Because I don't know about you, but if a mystery grab bag is cheap, I'll do it. And so I thought $5 would be great. I'd pay $5 for a mystery bag. So I figured at the bazaar, I will do that. Now, this is, I let it dry too much, so that's what happened. If you talk too long like Dawn does. Oh, well, that's not too bad. Maybe I could do stamping or something. Let's see, you would do different on back? Okay. And put lace at the top. Yeah. So this one, I did some, oh gosh, took fabric and I dyed it, rust dyed it. And so that's just a strip and then that little lace. But yeah, lace is actually a good idea. What about a button? Button or no? Oh, Clint, thank you for subscribing. When I jump off of here, I'll go subscribe to yours as well. Let's see. The other thing is, Lojo is supposed to be my moderator, and for some reason, whatever I did to try and do that, it's not working, so I'll have to check that out when I'm done here. All right, so some of these that turned out like this, I'm gonna have to figure out what else to do. I don't really layer. Okay. Ha, Clint, buttons be fun. Yes. I love buttons. I love lace. So I'll do lace and buttons. Yeah. Now, Laura had suggested doing, like you fold it over and then do a doily here with a little bit of ribbon. And so I might try some like that as well. And actually, the house is going to get a lot louder. We've got some people that came home, but I'm going to slowly try and take you, somewhere. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to go slow, and you're going to look at the ground for a minute. But Clint, I have a feeling that you are going to actually be very helpful. And actually, anybody on right now, I could use your opinion. I mean, you know, we're all here to support each other and help each other out, right? Okay, so let me open my garage door. Just so you know, the garage is mine. My husband has his own shop. So I took over. I'm trying to set up ahead of time for this event. And then hopefully I can put it all, take pictures, and my setup will be easier. Anyway, what I'm wanting to know is what y'all think about this setup. Keep in mind, my last tablecloth for over here just came, so ignore the lack of tablecloth. Here we go. We'll start on this side. So if you, oh, that needs pulled down so that you can't see underneath. But this is the first table you see. It has fall earrings, Halloween earrings, and then it'll have studs there. And then, okay, you see this here is a little chalkboard. Should I just write fall? Or should I put fall Halloween? Should I put, buy two, get one free? And then, but see this one back here? It has a new chalkboard as well. That's not fall. I don't know what to put. Okay, so put fall Halloween. Okay. But like on this one, yeah, I don't know. And then, so this side of the booth will be open. So people will be able to see on both sides. So I've got this double guy. And then the back here will be a white tent wall as well as the left side. But so I've got that set up for resin earrings. Now, here's where my question is, okay? Let me back up. The journal setup, to me, it looks really plain. Do you know what I'm saying? I know that I need to put little signs up because like that right there, I just made a bunch of kits, $22, and it is a kit that comes every... Did it freeze? Oh no. Okay, I think it made everything freeze. Yeah, it did. You might be able to hear me, but now you can't see me. Darn it. Anyway, Clint, you would make signs of what you made and put price. Okay, yes, yes. And Laura agrees with Clint. I love that you're using old sewing boxes. Yes, 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 yes. I have a couple more I could technically use. So, but in general, this is okay. I mean, I always second guess myself, you guys. Oh boy. Anyway, so it appears as though I'm frozen, so we probably should just be done. I really will be back next week. I'll do a live and we'll go back to the journals that we had started. Remember, I was going to show you how to make it so that you have a spine thingy that you can remove pages and put more back in without using that elastic stuff, the elastic string that eventually it breaks down and it just doesn't work anymore. So I will show you that. Oh, Clint is going to go live now. So let's all jump off of here and let's go check out Vintage Halloween Design by Clint. Now, I'm not a huge Halloween fan, but that doesn't mean I won't be a huge Clint fan, right? Laura says, yes, Clint, don't forget to email her your information so we can check out your YouTube. Laura, let's go check out his YouTube now. And everybody else that's here. Thank you, you guys, for being here. I really, really appreciate it. And now I get to go reward my young grandchildren with some Reese's Pieces candy and some outdoor chalk play. We're going to make some hopscotch and fun things like that because they have been so quiet. Did you guys even hear them? I mean, I did hear once the older one say to the younger one, do you need help going poop? I was like, oh no. Oh, please. So they've been so good. And you guys have been so good to me too. Thank you. So we will see you soon. And Clint, I'm on my way.